Hey guys, so today we'll be unboxing and reviewing the Ajazz AK680 HE. So this is the box. This is a collab apparently. I'm not sure what's Nako Dex, but we'll roll with it. So this is the AK680 Max, as you can see on the box. Here's all the details if you would like to read that. I'm just gonna skip through it and show you the rest of the box. So unboxing this is just a flap here. There's no tape or anything. Just an unbox here. And yeah, that's all. It's a pretty simple, basic, and to be frank, cheap unboxing. But it is a cheap keyboard. I've only bought this for 500,000 Indonesian rupiah. So you do get a dust cover, a switch, and keycap puller. And you do get a cable. It's a very basic cable. It's just a rubber material, no braids or anything, nothing too crazy and nothing too fancy. It's a type C to USB-A. Yeah. It's pretty basic. The keyboard itself wrapped around plastic. And the instruction manual, which is in Chinese. Oh, you do get English and Indonesian here as well. Okay, that's good to know, but I wouldn't want to read that. So let's just pull this out of the wrapper and take a look at the keyboard. Wow, okay. It looks a lot nicer than what I've seen online of the keyboard. It looks a lot nicer in person. So I got the full black variant. However, you do get different colorways that you can get with this. Or it's like a pink gradient, and then there's a topography and a white version of these. The font actually looks nice. Okay, it looks consistent as well. Maybe the J is a bit slim, but that's all I can pick up from this first impression. It does feel nice, very sturdy. There's no flexing here. As you can see, it's a very sturdy board, quite heavy, a bit heavy, but it's a full plastic build. Nothing, no metals around it or anything like that. You get the Ajazz logo over here, and it's a good layout. You get a 68% keyboard, and you get to keep your arrow buttons, arrow keys, which is something I miss after, using the Wu-Ting right here. One thing that I like about this keyboard is that you do get standoff feet, which I dearly miss, and it goes like really high up, as you can see over here. You get two levels, one's here too. Yeah. Let's go plug in the cable and test this out. Okay, so I've routed the cable to the back of my PC, and we're just gonna plug it in right here. Okay, wow, the RGB actually looks great. It looks very reasonably bright, which is a good thing. If you do not like RGB, you can just switch it off on the software. One thing to note though, that the keycaps does not leave any shine through of the light to it, which is fine. It's not like I depend on it or anything like that, but overall, I feel like it's a solid keyboard. I'm really glad about this purchase actually, and it does sound great too, right here. Yep, I think it's a great purchase. Overall, the build quality is really good. For the price, it's really good. One thing to note though, however, uh, the stabilizers are really good compared to brands like SteelSeries or Razer. This is nothing like that. I've never tried any Ajazz keyboards in the past, however, but if you did, uh, it's probably similar to the stabilizers they have on the other keyboards. Okay, so here we're gonna just see what kind of switch they use, if I can pull it out. Yeah. So this is the keycap. If you can see it here. This is the back of it. It's a lot better than most, well-known brands like SteelSeries, which I've done a review on it before. I think it's pretty good. It's thick enough and solid, much more solid. The switch right here. So I believe the frame inside is actually aluminum, which is great. It means that the board is stiff here. It does not flex. It's a good thing because with these Hall effect keyboard, you want a much more consistent actuation. That's why you have a stiffer board inside here. Let's just put this back. And I really love how this sounds. Alright guys, so this is the software for the Ajazz AK680 Max or HE. Right ahead, you're in the main page here with your key settings on, and you can set your macros if you use any. You get other options here, any shortcuts you want to put. Then you have stroke settings, which is mainly the rapid trigger feature or the Hall effect feature. You can copy my settings. I normally run 0.1 on all of my WASD or movement keys in game, as well as my shift and control. I bottom out the Windows here, Windows key here, so that I don't mistakenly press it. My WASD keys here are enabled with full quick trigger. If you want to do that, you can read it here too on what it does. I'm not too sure why they have to use big fancy words here, but sure, I guess. Over here you get your advanced settings, your DKS, MT, your toggle key and your snap keys here as well. Then you have this key sensitivity. Here are your FN settings. You can set it however you want. You get your actual macros here. Then you have your light settings. I just run it on one color mainly. You have 3 levels to choose from right here. 4 being the brightest. Yeah. And you can, just change your setting however you want. There's dazzle here. You can change the current setting. There are other settings here as well. I mean, other preference you can choose from, which I won't go one by one. You can save it however you want, and you can upload your edits. However, I haven't registered yet, so I can't really do that. Then you get your share here, which is just other people's work, and you can take it, or take it from them, I mean. You get like different views of what it would look like. However, I just like mine purely red. Suits my setup more in your account, and you can see your updates and everything here. Okay, so it's a basic program. I'm pretty sure other Chinese companies release with the software as well. This is the Ajazz one, which is the, I feel like other softwares also follow this specific layout, which is a bit much at first, but you'll get used to it. You can also have your different profiles here. You can add your profiles. What else? And you can calibrate your keyboard like this. Obviously you have to start calibrating here, but I won't do it because I've already done that. And yeah, that's about it. That's all they offer in this application. I do believe there is a web driver as well. However, I just wanted to show you guys the software that you could download rather than the website. Okay, so after using this keyboard for a month now, I can safely say that the Ajazz AK680 Max is a really good keyboard, especially for its price, and I'm really happy that brands like Ajazz, I think they do a really good job in bringing down the price and making magnetic switch or Hall effect keyboards available for almost everyone to buy and use it for themselves. It's good to see, and it's a progression rather than just Wooting creating these type of keyboards, so that us as a consumer can gain the advantages of these features. So, should you buy it? I think if you're looking for a Hall effect keyboard, or you've been with a mechanical keyboard and you're trying to move up to a Hall effect keyboard, I think the Ajazz is a really good buy, especially for the price. Even if you are on a budget, I think it's a good option. In comparison to the Wooting, I think it's more of a diminishing return. The features are still good enough for you as a gamer, whether you play a highly competitive game or not. The Wooting only has some advantages. It's just that, are the advantages worth that 10x price tag over this keyboard right here? So that wraps up my video. If you enjoyed it, please leave a like on this video. It helps me a lot, and do subscribe because I got some other keyboards that I'll be reviewing, such as this one right here on my table. It's a Hall effect keyboard as well. Thank you for watching.